Hello everyone, my name is Greg Builds, and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode, we're going to create a large modern mansion. Now this modern mansion has many garages at the bottom level of the house, as well as a tower in the front. This modern mansion also has a game room up on the 3rd floor. Now once inside, we enter at the garage level. In here we can store many of our vehicles. Also, there's a bathroom in the bottom level as well. And in this bathroom there's a toilet, sink, large counter, and plenty of lighting. And there's also a shower in the corner. Then upstairs we have a kitchen to the left. And beyond the kitchen there's a bedroom. Then on the other side of the house we have a living room. And this living room has a wraparound couch. Then behind that is a sitting area with bookcases. Then we can enter into the master bedroom. Now in here there's a double bed. And this bedroom then leads into a large master bathroom. And this bathroom has a full-size shower. A large counter, toilet, and a sink. And then from here we have a walk-in closet. And this closet is outfitted with many racks of clothing. Then we head up to the 3rd level. Up here we have a game room. And this game room has a pool table in the corner, as well as 2 large paintings, and these paintings act as TVs. There's also couches in front of them, and a study area in the back corner. And this game room up here also has great views, with the wraparound windows. Now this build is broken down into 9 steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Also, here's a quick little side note. This mansion is roughly 39 by 18 blocks wide, and it is 14 blocks tall. Also, here's a complete list of the materials you'll need to build this mansion. Step 1. First, let's make the walls to the modern mansion. We'll need 756 quartz blocks for this step. First, let's make a quartz column that is 9 blocks tall. Then leave 4 empty spaces in between the next column. And make another column that is 9 blocks tall as well. Then we can move over 8 spaces and place a block on the 8th space over, and this will leave a 7th block gap in between. Then we can raise this column to a total of 9 blocks tall. Then leave a 4 block gap. And make another 9 tall column. Then we can leave 4 more empty spaces and make another 9 tall column. Then we can repeat one more time, leaving 4 empty spaces and making another 9 tall column. Then we can extend the columns back to Then we can extend these columns back, so they're a total length of 14 blocks long. Then raise the walls to a total of 9 blocks tall. Then we can repeat for each column. And remember to make each one a total length of 14 blocks wide, and we can raise the walls to a total height of 9 blocks tall. Step 2. Next, let's add in the middle level and top level floors, as well as 2 side additions. We will need 1036 quartz blocks for this step. In between the walls of the 4th block up, we can place a quartz block. Then place another quartz block at the 9th block up. Then we can fill in the floor all the way to the back. Then let's repeat between each set of walls. Place a quartz block at the 4th block up, as well as a quartz block at the 9th block up. Then fill across to the back side. Then make a repeat in between for the rest of the walls. Then let's add an addition off the side of the mansion. At the 4th block up, place a quartz block. Then extend out for a total of 5 blocks. Then make the side a total of 6 blocks tall. Then connect back to the mansion. Then we can extend this pattern all the way to the back of the house. Next, let's add in a similar addition to the other side of the house. Place a quartz block at the 4th block up. Then extend this out for a total of 5 blocks. Then we can extend the side up so we have a total of 6 blocks tall. Then wrap around back to the mansion. Then we can extend this pattern all the way flush with the back of the house. Step 3. Next, let's install the garage doors. We'll need 117 gray concrete blocks and 16 wooden buttons. First, let's head to the back of the mansion. In between the quartz wall, move back 1 space, then fill in the opening with gray concrete. Then move back 1 space and fill in the opening with gray concrete. Then make a repeat. Move back 1 space and fill in the opening with gray concrete. And make a repeat this for the rest of the garages. Then at the front of the house, move back 1 space and fill in the opening with gray concrete. Then we can repeat. Then once here at the larger opening, we can leave this one empty, as a tower will go in this opening. Then we could fill in the last one by moving back one space. Then at the front of the house, we can add wooden buttons in front of the gray concrete blocks. Step 4. Next, let's create the tower. We'll need 69 stone brick blocks, 1 oak door, 6 glass panes, 6 glass blocks, and 76 quartz slabs. At the second quartz column over, move back and over one space. Then make a stone brick column 11 blocks tall. Then we can make another stone brick column one diagonal space over, and raise this one up to 11 blocks tall as well. Then we can make one more column one diagonal space over. And there'll be a total of 3 columns. Then we can make 3 more identical stone brick columns on the other side. Start by placing one stone brick column one diagonal space over from the quartz column. Then we can make 2 more identical columns, and raise each one to a total of 11 blocks tall. Then in the center, we can add an oak door. Then add 1 stone brick block above the door. Then add 2 glass panes. Then 1 stone brick block above that. Then we can add 2 more glass panes above that and 1 block, then 2 more glass panes. Then we can add a quartz slab ring above the door. And continue on both sides. Then above the first window, we could fill in another quartz ring. Then we can add another ring above the next window. And then for the top, we can add a quartz slab roof. Now once the top ring is completed, we can add in extra slabs above the brick blocks. Then we can add a row across the back. Then let's place glass blocks in the center. Step 5. Next, let's make the next level to the mansion. We'll need 172 quartz blocks, 124 glass panes, 108 glass blocks, and 66 quartz slabs. At the top of the roof, move over 5 spaces and back 4. Then place a block on the 4th space back. Then make a row that is a total of 31 blocks wide. Then make the side a total of 8 blocks wide. Then we can connect back around. Next is adding columns that line up with the quartz columns down below. And we can make each column 2 blocks tall. Then on the back side, we can add identical columns that line up with the ones in the front. Then we can add in quartz blocks that wrap around the columns. Then we could fill in between the quartz blocks with black stained glass panes. Next, let's move into space and make a ring of quartz slabs. To do this, we'll need to place a placeholder slab, then place the regular slab on top. Then we can remove the placeholder down below, and continue the border all the way around. Next was adding glass blocks, and we could fill across until the opening is covered. Step 6. Next is head inside and make the openings in the walls, as well as adding in the staircases. We'll need 32 quartz stairs, as well as 16 glass blocks, 22 glowstones, and 22 oak fence posts. Inside the house, at the side of the entrance wall, move over to the 4th space. Then remove a 3 tall by 8 wide opening. Then move over to the 4th space on the opposite wall, and make a 3 tall by 8 wide opening as well. Then we can also add in glowstones on the side. Then in front of the gray concrete garage doors, move over 1 space. Then make a 3 tall by 8 wide opening. Then we can add in glowstones and oak fence posts, and these will be lamps, and they'll help provide extra lighting in the house. Then let's repeat. Then back at the entranceway, let's add in a staircase. Move back to the third grass block, and add in 2 quartz stairs. Then add 2 upside down stairs along the backside, and this will help provide extra detail. Then let's extend the stairs up until we reach the second level floor. Then once up on the second floor, we can add in glass blocks in the tower opening. And then once completed, we can add in glass blocks for the floor above as well. Next, just move over to the 4th space. Then clear a 4 tall by 8 block opening. Then we can add in glowstones and oak fence posts for lighting. Then let's repeat for each interior wall. Then back at the entranceway, we can add in another staircase. And this staircase can start at the 3rd quartz block back. Then extend this up to the 3rd level, and we can remove the extra blocks above for head clearance. Step 7. Next, let's add in the gray concrete structural support bands, and those will be located on the outside of the building, and we can also add in window panes. We will need 130 gray concrete and 220 glass panes for this step. First, let's add in gray concrete in front of the quartz columns. Extend these columns up and over to where the 3rd level floor starts. Then we can repeat for 3 more columns at the front of the house. Then let's repeat this process on the back side of the house. To refresh, place gray concrete blocks along the quartz columns and extend up and over where the third level floor starts. Then once all the gray concrete columns are installed, we can install glass panes in the window openings. Place glass panes one space back. Then we can fill each opening with glass panes, and make sure each window is pushed back one space. Step 8. Next, let's head inside and replace the grass floor with stone brick blocks. We'll need 283 stone brick blocks for this step. Now inside the house, we can replace the grass with stone brick blocks. Step 9. Lastly is the interior, and I'll leave this completely up to you. However, I'll quickly show you how I did mine. Now once inside, we enter at the garage level, and in here we can store many of our vehicles. There's also a bathroom at the bottom level as well, and in this bathroom there's a toilet, sink, large counter, and there's plenty of lighting at this counter, as well as a shower in the corner. Then upstairs we have a kitchen to the left. And beyond that kitchen is a bedroom. Then on the other side of the house, we have a living room. And this living room has a wraparound couch. Then behind this living room is a sitting area with a bookcase. Then we can enter into the master bedroom. And in here there's a double bed. And this bedroom then leads into the large master bathroom. And this bathroom has a full-size shower, counter, toilet, and a sink. Then from here we have a walk-in closet. And this closet is outfitted with many racks of clothing. Then we can head to the third level. And up here we have a game room. Now this game room has a pool table in the corner, as well as two large paintings that act as TVs, and a study area in the back corner. And up here on the 3rd level, there's also great views with these wraparound windows. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build, or would like to leave some feedback, I'd love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe, because I create build tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later, guys. Want more building tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.